Hi everyone, welcome back to my session. In today's video, we are going to solve one more mock test on quantitative aptitude. So in this video, we are going to solve 30 different questions. So which is going to cover both quantitative aptitude and pure mathematics questions. In every question, I will explain the approach and I will revise the concept also. And before starting my session, if you guys are new to our channel, just subscribe and share this information with your friends who are preparing for the different competitive examinations. Definitely our content will help your preparation, guys. So we are going to solve multiple different examples on different topics on both aptitude and mathematics. So meanwhile, try to solve the questions and post your answer in the comment section, guys. So without any delay, let's start the session. See here the question number one. It's all about time and distance concept. Time and a distance concept. As you know, the basic information of speed. Speed is completely depends on distance by time. Now try to understand this information. See, information says that train A leaves station M at 7:50 a.m. and reaches N 2:50 p.m. on the same day. And B leaves the station N 9:50 a.m. and reaches station M 2:40 p.m. on the same day. Find the time taken by time A and B meet. Understand that if two objects are in motion, if two objects are in the motion, then you have to apply the concept of relative speed. There are two possibilities in relative speed. If both are travel in same direction, then the relative speed is difference between their speeds. If both are travel in opposite direction, then the relative speed is addition of those speeds. Now see, understand the data. So stations M and N. If a train starts from point M at 7:50 a.m. and reaches at 2:50 p.m. So from 7:50 to 2:50 p.m. and the total journey. So here the time taken by that person exactly equal to 7 hours. And another train starts from N and moving towards M and starts at 9:50 a.m. 9:50 a.m. and reaches at 2:50 p.m. So here the journey from N to M object is equal to 5 hours. Now the question we have to identify the time. Time is all about distance by relative speed. Guys, relative speed is all about both are in motion at the same time. See, from point M starts at 7:50, point N starts at 9:50. Here relative speed should be applied at 9:50. Remember that 9:50 a.m. Relative should apply at 9:50 a.m. not at 7:50. Why? Because at 7:50 only a one person is travel from M to N. At 9:50 time a person starts from N. At the time of 9:50 other person is also motion. That's why relative speed should be applied at 9:50. Now, guys, we need a one distance. My suggestion, you can assume a distance. So here the distance is all about LCM of timings. Here the respective timings are 7 and 5. Let us assuming that then the total distance is 35 kilometers. From here to here it is 35. As you know that before starting of N, M already covered 2 hours of journey. So why? Because N starts at 7:50, N starts at 9:50. So before starting of N, M already covered 2 hours of journey. You know the speed. See here the speed of M. Let us take the speed of M. So distance by time. So 5 kilometer per hour. Same way, according to our reference here, the speed of n is equal to 35 divided by 5 is equal to 7 kilometer per hour. And before starting of n, m already covered 10 kilometers. Now the distance between the two objects is 25 and the relative speed I told you now, if two objects are travel in opposite direction, relative speed is addition. So here 7 plus 5 is 12 kilometer per hour. For the 25 kilometer, it takes exactly 2 hours 5 minutes. So how you will get 2 hours 5 minutes? So 12 into 2, 2 is coefficient, and 12 into 2, 24. The remainder is 1 by 12. 1/12 of hour, 1 by 12th of 60 minutes is equal to 5 minutes. Means after the relative speed starts, those two trains will meet exactly after 2 hours 5 minutes. After 2 hours 5 minutes means 11:55. It's all about the concept. If you know the concept, you can able to solve this question in 30 to 40 seconds. Hope it's clear. Now try to solve this question. Now what is the smallest number should add at 4519? So we should add one number. It is exactly divisible by 30. The thing you should understand from this question, 30 multiple units place always 0, 31s, 32s, anything. If you go through that multiplication of 30s, units place must be 0. We know that here units place is 9 and we need 1 or 19. So if you check with here 6, 10, 13, 11, 10. So we without gone through the 30 division, directly you can replace the value with 11. Why? Because for 30 division, so if we want to divide the numerator by 30, then we need units place as 0. That is only possible. You have to add 11 units. So you can directly choose the answer. We should add 11. Next. Again, let's see this question from L.C.M and H.C.F concept. Now see the product of two positive numbers. See, we don't know that what are those two numbers. If you go through that product, it becomes 2880. And the first number is 5 times the second number. Then see, they are talking about the numbers. See, first number and second number. And the first number is 5 times the second number. The respective ratio of those numbers is 5 is to 1. Let us take that this is 5x, another number is 1x. And the product value is equal to 5x square. 5x square is equal to 2880. Then the value become 5 times 576. Now x value is equal to root of 576. You will get 24. Now the numbers, one number is 224 into 5 is 120. Other number is 24. You got those two numbers. Now the question, what is the sum of those two numbers? And sum of those two numbers is 144 is the correct answer. Next. Now try to solve this question from percentages concept. Percentages. Now here the information, the population of district is 3,51,000. So this is all about total population. Now, out of 3,51,000, 1,64,000 people are males. So definitely, what is the remaining value? 164 means we have to add 36 units, it become 200. Again, we have 151 units extra. So 1,87,000 are females. Next one. 14% is population. See, this is the total population now. Out of those, so 14% is population is literate. In the same way, 14% is males are literate. Now, what percentage females are literate? So, we have to identify that what is the value of X. As you know, the total literate value, 14% of total population, 3,51,000 is equal to 14% of 1,64,000 plus X percentage of 1,87,000. It's a common sense, no need to go through these many calculations. If you observe these two numbers, that is exactly equal to 14% is common, and again 351 and 167 value become 1,87,000 is equal to X percentage of 1,87,000. Now again X value become 14%. Don't go through the simplification, but understand that if overall is 14, if males are 14, definitely females are also 14. So no need to go all these calculations back. For your understanding, well, I'm going with step by step. But the common sense here, if the overall is 14 percentage, if one metric is 14 percentage, we want to balance the average, right? Then the other value must be 14 percentage. The way you understand that information is most important for solving this kind of question. Don't go through that blind calculation. Definitely it wastes your time. Let's try to answer this question. Now see, there are two numbers. So we don't know that what are those two numbers, N1 and 2. If they calculated H.C.F is 6, L.C.M is 36. Now the difference of two numbers is 30. What about those two numbers? First of all, understand that. Let us take that, understand the concept. If N1 is equal to N2, N2 is equal to 3. If you observe that LCM of those two numbers is 6, HCF of these two numbers is 1. If you understand the entire concept, product of two numbers, product of two numbers is equal to LCM of those two numbers is multiplied with the HCF of those two numbers. See, product of these two numbers, 2 into 3 is equal to 6. That is exactly equal to LCM of number into HCF of number. And the one most important point, see, those numbers N1, N2 is always divisible by HCF of those two numbers. Those two numbers are always divisible by HCF only. In the same way, these two numbers are always divisible by HCF. Means you can take that N1 is equal to 6x, N2 is equal to 6y. Quotients are different. Now, if 6x and 6y are numbers, if definitely HCF of 6x comma 6y is 6 itself. But what about the LCM? LCM is 6xy. 6xy is equal to 36. Then xy is equal to 6. Now, product, what are the two possible factors here? 1 comma 6 is a factors, and again 2 comma 3. And remember that here if you go through that HCF concept, these two numbers are highest common factor must be 1. Means if 1 and 6, HCF is 1. Again same way 2, 3, HCF is always 1. Now you can replace here. So if you replace here, then the possible numbers are 6 comma 36. In the same way 12 comma 18. But if you understand that, sis, so they clearly mention that the difference of these two numbers must be 30. Then the possible answer is 6, comma 36. Now let's see this next question from simple interest concept. Sabna invested 20,900. 20,900 into two parts. Let us take that P1 and P2. And P1 at the rate of 10 percentage per annum, P2 at the rate of 9 percentage per annum. And she earns equal interest. See, interest of I1 and I2 are same. They clearly mention that after 5 years, see, and the duration is 5 hours for both the investment. So how much interest they got? If they invested P1, then interest is equal to 45 percentage of P1. And same way, sorry. So 10 percentage every year, then 5 years. 50 percentage of P1 is equal to 45 percentage of P2. Let's go through the simplification. Then P1 by P2, the respective investment of the parts are 9 is to 10. It means, see, if P1 is to P2, P1 is 9 units, P2 is 10 units. If the total amount is 19 units, how we will get 19 means 9 plus 10. If the total investment is 19, P value is 9 units, P2 value is 10 units. 19 become 2,900, 20,900. So 19 ones 19, 19 means each unit value is equal to 1100 rupees. Now the question, find the sum invested at 10 percentage. So sum invested at 10 percentage is 9 units. Then each unit is equal to 1100. Then the total value become 9,900 is the correct answer. Next, let's see this question from algebraic expressions. Further simplification, see. If you simplify these value, you will get 4x square minus 90x plus 54. Minus of again 4x square minus 32x plus 56. Just cancel these numbers and you will get the difference minus of 122x and 50 and 50 100. 6 plus 4 is 110. Now let's check the option. Minus 122x plus 110 is the correct answer. Next. Which of the following ratio is greatest? See, 40 by 51, 44 by 74, 42 divided by 70, 22 divided by 76. So approximately, guys, so this is the approximate value of 40 divided by 51 is all about 0.8 units. Approximately 0.7 something. See, 75. See, let us see. You do one thing. Everything you should multiply with 100. Better. That's easy for you. Into 100. So again, approximately this is the value of 80 units. Again, after that, you can divide it by 100. You will get 0.8 units. So 75, and this is exactly 4 times. This is exactly 3 times. I can see. Again, if you go through that, this is 1 point something. 44 into 1 point something is less than 80%. Less than 80. Same way 0, 0. Again 7 into 6. So again this value is less than 80. Same way this is exactly 3 times. This is exactly 4 times. So this is exactly less than 80. If you observe that, then the approximate calculations are enough. Don't go for the beyond the calculation part. Approximately you can able to understand that the greatest fraction in the given ratio is 40 is to 51. See, this is all about profit and loss concept. See, person bought toy at 456 and decorated at 20. It's all about the investment. So cost to price of that article is 476 rupees and sold at 612 rupees. So definitely answer is all about the profit. Just eliminate the loss data. So we can able to see that, see, 200% is all about 476 and double 200% is a profit means, for example, if it is 100% is a profit means now the selling price must be 200. If it is 200% means then the selling price become 300. In the same way, according to the option, if you assume it is a 200%, now the value become 476 into 3 times. So definitely this is not 200 by 200 percentage. By seeing the options, you can able to understand the value. Don't go for the further calculation. Observations are most important. Ladies, means of course, if you are not interested, you just go through the simplification part. So they get a profit of so 3 and 236 units of profit. 236 is my profit. And sorry, it's a 136, right? So 136 profit divided by 476 into. Let's go for the simplification. It's a 6 times and 8 times. Again, 2, 3, 8. Again, 34 times. Again, it is 1, 1, 9. 17 2 times. 17 7 times. So the value become 200 by 7%. This is your answer. Otherwise, see, it's a basic understanding. If you are good at that observation, no need to go for these lengthy calculations. Yes, this is my Telegram channel. Just scan this QR code and you will get my channel name as V2V Prep, or you can search V2V VK. You will find my channel. After every live session, I will update my information, means all these kind PDFs in a Telegram channel only. Just download that information and you can keep practicing on that. Definitely, you can able to solve any questions related for quantitative aptitude or logical reasoning. So just scan this QR code. That's enough for us. Next, move on to the next information. See, it's all about the compounded annually. And they mention that for the second year only 6,786. And for this kind of question, guys, let's pick the data of rate of interest. Rate of interest is 20%. 20% is all about 1 by 5th of fraction. If the question is all about the 2 years, if the question is all about the 2 years, whatever the denominator, consider square of that number. If it is a 3 years, consider cube of that number. If it is a 4 years, consider whole power 4. Let us assuming that principal amount is 25 units. See how much interest they have to pay. 1 by 5th they have to pay every time. 1/5 of 25 they have to pay 5 units for first year. And you already know that for a 1 year, simple interest and compound interest exactly same. But where you can find the difference in interest means it's a second year onwards. For second year onwards, you have to pay for the principal and you have to pay interest to the interest. Means first year you have to pay 5 rupees interest. For second year also you have to pay interest to the first year. So 1 by 5th of 5 is exactly equal to 1 unit. Now, observe guys, for the 2 years, they have to pay 11 unit if they take 25 units of amount. But our question is completely different. For the second year, amount is exactly equal to 6,786. Let's find that each unit value. 6 1 times, 6 1 times, 6 9 times, 6 3 times. Each unit value is 1193. And we have to identify that what is the principal. You should multiply with the 25 times. 25 into 3 is 75. 25 into 9 is 225 plus 7 is 232. 232, 23. 25 into 125 plus 23 is 48. 4 is carried over. 25 into 1 plus 4 is 29. Clear? Should be calculation again. I can't find the option. 6,786. 6161. Sorry. I made a mistake here. 6361. 1131 again multiplied with 25. That's your final answer. 23 and 5 into 3, 75, 77. You can check here. You can able to see that last two digits are 75. In option number 1, you can choose that answer. 28,275 is the correct answer. Next. Which of the following numbers are divided? 2, 5, 3, 11, 8, 1, 3, 9. See, we know the property of 12. So, divisible by 12. If any number is divisible by 4 and divisible by 3, then only same number is divisible by 12. You never get 9 as units place in 4 table. That's why this is not at all divisible. And divisible by 5 property say that either units place is 0 or 5. So that's why this is wrong answer. Let's check with again 4 is also not possible. 8 you never get 9 as a units place. Then the best option for this question is 3. And divisible by 3. So divisible by 3 rule says that sum of its digits is divisible by 3, then entire number is divisible by 3. Next. Move on to the next question. Again, this question is all about profit and loss. Again, question from the profit and loss concept. Now see, A sells to B at a loss of 60%. B sells to the MacBook to C at a profit of 25%. Now the transaction between A, B, C. Let us take the data in this way. Cost price of MacBook for A is 100. Now he is to sell A to B. So he needs to sell at a loss of 60%. So now the selling price of A is 40. In the same way, then the cost price of B is 40. And that loss is 60%. And B wants to sell C at a profit of 25%. So he needs 1/4. See, 25% is all about 1/4 of profit they needed. So 1/4 of profit they needed means they use it to sell it for 50 rupees. If selling price of B is 50, then the cost price of C is also 50. Now C purchased it first. So now you can compare here. And 50 units is equal to 47,236. What was the cost of MacBook for A? As you know that he bought it for 100. And you know that 50 become 100, you should multiply 2 times, again multiply by 2 times. You can check the units place. So definitely units place 2 needed. We can find only one option. Directly you can choose. Don't go through the multiplication part. It's 94,472 is the correct answer. Next, let's understand the numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And all the numbers are natural numbers. As you know the basic concept average. Average is equal to sum divided by number. Now the first one. First even numbers we are consider. Let's focus on sum. If you take 2 and 4, what is the sum value here? 6. If you take first to 4 even numbers, sum value is equal to 12. If you take 2, 4, 6, 8, then the value become 20. So if you observe here, if you consider two numbers, then the answer becomes 6. So you should multiply 3 times. If it is first 3 numbers multiplied by 4, it becomes 12. In the same way, if you take 4 numbers, if you multiply it with the next number, then it becomes 20. Means sum of first n even numbers, then the formula is n into n plus 1. If you want average of first n even numbers, n into n plus 1 divided by n cancel, then the resultant become n plus 1. In the same way, the average of first 170 even numbers is 170 plus 1 is equal to 171. Same way, if you divided entire even numbers divided by 2, those numbers are natural numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8. If you're dividing by 2, then it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4. In the same way, if you want sum of first n natural numbers, then the formula is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. In the same way, if we want the average, then the answer become n plus 1 by 2. It's all about divisible by 2 of any even sequence. Hope you understand the concept. In the same way, if you want to odd this odd number sequence, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. First two numbers is 4. Next three numbers is 9. Next four numbers is 16. It means if you consider first n odd numbers, you know that some formula is square of the number. If you want the average, n square divided by n, then the value become n itself. Next. Try to solve this question. Question number 14. Now see 58,300 divided among 3 people. 4 times the A, 9 times the B, and 3 times the C is same. Now first identify the ratio of ABC. They clearly mention that product of 4A, 9B, 3C must be same. We need one reference. Again, the common multiples of 4, 9, 3 is your answer. So 9, 4, 3. Then common multiple is 36. Now 4 become 36 is 9 times. 9 become 36 is 4 times. 3 become 36 is 12 times. Means if the total value is 25 units, then A got 9 units, B got 4 units, and C got 12 units. Now first identify that each unit value. So 58,300 is divided by 25. How many times they have to multiply? So 25 into 2. So 25 into 2 is 50. Again 83 is left. And 25 is multiplied with a 3 times is 75, right? So the difference is 130. Again 25 is multiplied with a 4 times. Then 100 and 24 is multiplied with the 25, 2, 3, 2, 3, sorry, it's a 2, 3 and 32 times is you will get 1300, right? So directly you can take the numbers. Okay. 25 into 2, 25 into 3, 25 into 3, and 25 into 3. The answer C, 2332 is multiplied with the 9 times. Again, you can check here 9 into 2, 8 as an option, then the answer become 20,988. C. 2332 is multiplied with the 25. Do one thing, guys. 25 can be considered as 100 by 4. Now 4 exactly. 4 into 5, 20. 4 into 8, 32. 4 into 3 is 12. So 583 into 100 is 58,300. Just go through that units place position. That is sufficient for this kind of questions. Don't go through that lengthy multiplications or calculation. See here, market price of an article is 900. Now they got a first discount of 10%. If they got first discount, they have to pay. Why? Because 10% of 900 is 90 rupees. Now they have to pay 810 rupees. But again, they got another discount of 5%. See, 5% is all about 10% is 81 and 5% is value. Shirt market price is 900 after discount of 10%. See, sorry, it's only a single discount. Now they have to pay 810 rupees. As you know the search formula, a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. A power m divided by whole power m n is equal to a power mn. In the same way, a power m divided by b power a power m divided by a power n is equal to a power m minus n. So these are the different properties are there. If you know this property, you can able to solve this kind of questions. So just try to go through this property, guys. You can able to answer this kind of question. So 50 power minus of 13 divided by 50 power 15 multiplied with 50 power minus of 11. So this is all about 50 power minus of 13 minus of 15 is minus of 28. And 50 power minus of 11. Final answer 50 power 39 is the correct answer. Now see there is a one number. Let us consider that that number is 10. I am just assuming a number. It is increased by 70%. 70% of 10 is 7 units. Then it becomes 17. Now the comparison says that if 17 units is equal to 3110, then 10 units is how much? 17 into 2, 34. 17 into 3. Each value is 230. Then the original number become 2300 is the correct answer. Next. Let's see this question from ages. If 2 times the mother is 26 years more than 4 times the daughter is. First comparison says that their mother and daughter has different ages. If you take 2 times of mother age, that value is 20 years more than 4 times the daughter age. And one more data says that 3 times the daughter age, 3 times the daughter age is 2 years less than 2 years less than mother's age. So we are done with the understanding of statement. Just replace here to here. 2 times of 3D plus 2 is equal to 4D plus 26. Now 6D plus 4 is equal to 4D plus 26. Just find the difference here. 2D is equal to 22, then D value become 11. If D11, then M value is equal to 35. Just substitute it there. 11 into 3, 33 plus 2 is 35. Now the question, what is the difference between mother and daughter? So we need to identify that what is the respective age difference is 24 years. Guys, this is my WhatsApp channel. So I will update all the live session informations and all the competitive examinations along with the placement data, whatever the information, whatever the opportunities, I will post it in both Telegram and WhatsApp and Instagram also. So kindly follow us, and before following my channel, just go through the content. If you like, then follow us and just recommend my channels to the other friends also. Definitely in future we will come up with more number of live sessions. Our content definitely help your preparation, guys. Next, let's go through this question from the geometry part. So let us take that it's a trapezium. trapezium, and they clearly mention that BC is parallel to AD. So BC is parallel to AD. So A, B, C, and D, and they clearly mention that BC, BC and AD are parallel to each other. Most important point in this question. And AC is equal to CD. Just draw the line here. This is the line. And AC is equal to AD. And triangle ABC. In a triangle ABC is equal to 180 degrees. Sorry, no, 118 degrees. BAC is equal to 93 degrees. 93 degrees. Now, what is the angle of ACD? ACD. We have to identify that what is this angle. So we know that parallel line concept. In a parallel line concept, alternative interior angles are same. See, in a triangle ABC, sum of all the interior angles is 180. If one angle is 93, if other angle is 18, now the other angle, see 18 plus 3, 21, so we require 69 degrees. So then the other sum value is equal to 69. So you got that this is exactly equal to 69. As you know that, see, in a parallel line concept, alternative interiors is equal to same. So definitely this is also 69. As you know that these two angles are same, see, from here to here it is the same. Now the question we have to identify that what is the angle of ACD. So we need to identify that this is the value of x. You have to identify that. So here the value of x is equal to 180 degrees minus, and these two respective angles are same. Now 69 plus 69. So answer 189 minus 138. Then the difference value become 40. Let's go through this information. If 4.072 is equal to x, 4.08 x 86 is equal to y, xz, x power z is equal to y power 8. It's all about the surds and indices concept. Surds and indices concept. X power z means 4 power 0.72 whole power z is equal to y value as 4 power 0.86 by 8. A power m whole power n is equal to a power mn. If you know the property, then only you can able to solve this kind of questions. If you forget the property, you can't do anything. So you will get 4 power 0.72 into z and 4 power 0.86 into 8. If bases are same, then equate the powers. So 0.72 into z is equal to 0.86 into 8. You can cancel 0 point and 0 0.8 exactly 9 times. Now the value become 86 divided by 9. So 9 into 9 is 81. So we have 0 decimal we consider. 9 into 5, 45. So it's all about 9.5555 infinity. Then according to the options, 9.56 is the correct answer. Next. See the average weight of a family of whose weights, see, 40 kg, 49 kg, 56 kg, 75 kg, 39 kg. Now you can apply the concept of deviation. Don't go through that. We know the basic approach. Average is equal to sum of observations divided by number of observations. But we are assuming the value. So let us assuming that my average is 50. See, here 50, here 50, here 50, here 50, here 50, then the overall average become 50. We are trying to balance the value. Instead of 50, you can able to see that 10 units. So here 10 units are less. Instead of 50, you can able to see that 49. 1 unit is less. Instead of 50, we have 56. Here 6 units are more. Instead of 50, we have 75. Here 25 units are more. Instead of 50, we have 39. Here we have, you can able to see that 11 units are less. If you go through the sum value, see minus of 11, then the total value is minus of 22. and the sum value is equal to 31. Still, some value is more. According to assumption, your average is also increases. How much of difference you can able to see? 9 units. If sum is 9, but we have to go through that average. Average is all about 5 different units. 9 divided by 5 is all about 1.8. So according to your assumption, then the whatever the assumption, you have to add 1.8 units more. Now the value becomes 51.8 units. Next. Again, see from the discounts concept, initially it is at 1200. Now the discount one is equal to 10%. So this is market price. After first discount, now 1200 minus of 120 rupees. Now the value become, so 200 minus 120 is 1080. Again, another discount they given as 5% means exactly equal to 54 rupees they got. Then and again they got 54 discount. Again they have to pay 54 less when compared to the previous discount. So 1080 minus 54. Now the value become 1026 is the correct answer. See, basic definition of perimeter. Perimeter is all about sum of all sides. Sum of all the sides. And they clearly mention that equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal. Then the perimeter is 3 times the respective side. Remember the definition that is sufficient for solving these kind of questions. Next, see this question from time and work. See, Anjali can do certain work at 30 days. Anjali plus Ayushi can do the work 18 days. Anjali, Ayushi, Ankita can do the work in 9. How many days Anjali and Ankita to do the same work? First of all, we need a reference value, total work. Total work is all about you can take any number. For better calculation, we took the concept of least common multiple. So 30, 18, 90, let us assuming that then the total work is 90 units. 90 is all about LCM of given numbers. Anjali takes 30 days per day. She has to complete it 3 units. These two persons take 18 days. Performance efficiency is 5 units. These three people take 9 days means efficiency is 10. Let's understand the efficiency value. So efficiency. So Anjali is 3 units. If Anjali 3, then Ayusha is 2. Why? Because some value become 5. If Anjali 3, Ayusha 2, then the total efficiency is 10. Definitely again Ankita is 5. Now 90 units my total work. Now we are assigning only Anjali and Ankita. Anjali and Ankita both are together. They will completed 8 units per day. Now if you go through the further simplification, now the value become 45 by 4 units. It's all about total work and efficiency. Next, A can lay the railway track between two given stations in 19 days. A takes 19 days. B can do the same work in 16. With the help of C, A, B, C, all three people are together, they will complete it in 5 days. Now, first of all, total work. See, total work means LCM of 19, 16 and 5. So, you seen the highest common factor is only 1. So, just multiply all the numbers. 19 into 16 means 20 minus 1. 16 into 2 is equal to 320 minus of 16. The value becomes 3040. Is it clear? See, 19 and 16 and 5, you don't find any number. 90 can be considered as 20 minus 2. 16 into 2, 320 minus of 16, the value becomes 304. Okay. So you can take, see, 304. So 304. Now it is again multiplied with a 5. If you multiply with a 5, then the value become 1520. See, if 1520 is divided by 9, so it means see, 16 into 5 is the product value, 80 units. For B value is all about 19. All three are different numbers. Understand the calculation here. So 19 into 5 is 95. Again 19 into 16 is 304 times. Just understand that efficiency of A is 80 units, B is 95 units, A, B, C is 304. Then find the efficiency of C. So sum of these two values is equal to 175. So 304, 175, just subtract, that is enough. So here plus 25 is 200 plus 204, then the value become 229 units. Clear? Sorry, it's 129 units. 04, na? 129 units. Now the question CLM can do the job. 1520 divided by 129. So 129 is multiplied with 11 times is the correct answer. Just enough. Observe the basic calculation. That is enough for this question. We have to choose the option. They don't want lengthy methods. Choosing the option is most important in your examinations. If you are faster in that calculation, you can able to recognize the option. You can choose it. So ABC invested in the ratio of 63, 35, 42 respectively. If they earn total profit of 5,120. Guys, okay, what is the difference between B and C? Okay, let's go through the further simplification. See, 63, 35, 42. So 60 plus 40 is 100, 130, 138 and 140. If 140 units is equal to 5120. Now the question difference between B and C. Difference between B and C is 7 units. 7 exactly 20 times. Again 0 cancel. 512 divided by 2 is sufficient. So answer is 256. Now the number 245015 is divisible by which of the following? So definitely it is not divisible by 2. So let's check with either it is divisible by 5 or 15 or 11. See, as you know that if any number is divisible by 5, 15, it is divisible by 3 and divisible by 5. So 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 5, 1 plus C. Definitely it is not divisible by 3 means not divisible by 15. Eliminate it. Either it is divisible by 5 or 11. So definitely it is divisible by 5. And 11, you know that sum of the alternative difference means see, 2 plus 5 plus 1, 4 plus 0 plus 5, 2 plus 5 plus 1 is equal to 8 and the difference is 9. So here the difference between sum of odd positions and even positions are either 0 or multiples of 11. You can't see in that calculation. So the possible answer is 5 itself. Next, find the circumference of the largest circle that can be drawn completely inside the rectangle and the whose dimensions are 126 meters and 226 meters. Just draw the circle here and the diameter is equal to shortest length. Diameter is equal to shortest length. If diameter is equal to 126, then the radius is equal to 63. And we need to identify that what is the circumference. Circumference is 2 pi r. Pi value is equal to 22 by 7. Radius is 63. This is exactly 9 times. So 44 is multiplied with the 9 times. So 396. Next. Let's see one more question from time, speed, distance again. A man goes to Lucknow from Kanpur at a speed of 72 km per hour, returns Kanpur at 90 km per hour, same route. What is the average speed? So 72 written at 90. And what is the average speed? Average speed. Speed is equal to distance by time. So for the reference, you can assume a one distance here. So distance should be divisible by both 72 and 90. So just divisible by 72 and 90. See, what is the LCM of 72 and 90? 360. So let us take the distance between the points is 360. Yeah. Now the total distance from here to here 360, here to here is 360. Total value is 3720. And first 360 covered at a speed of 72 km per hour. Next 360 covered at a speed of 90 km per hour. Just go through the simplification. 720 divided by. This is exactly 5 times. This is exactly 4 times, 9 times. The average speed is 80 km per hour. Now see, basic property. Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. And 1 by cot square theta is equal to tan square theta. These are the three properties. Your answer is 1. Just apply these properties. Guys, I hope you understand the entire session. Just try to solve this question. What is the average of first 48 odd numbers? Just try to answer this question and post your answer in the comment section. Guys, this is my Instagram ID. Just scan this QR code or you can search V2V Launchpad. You will get my channel link. If you like our video, kindly share this information with your friends who are preparing for the different examinations. Definitely our content will help your preparation, guys. So kindly support us. So definitely we will come up with more number of live sessions in my upcoming. And if you join us, you will get the notification about the placement informations and competitive examinations. And if you have any doubts during your preparation or career, you always reach us. Definitely, we will help you out. So that's it all about the today's session. Until the next session, have a nice day. Good night, guys.